Hi Stonewall, I'm Onyx TV. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Glad to have you. Today is Series Thursday. What is the actual purpose of the rankings in the Hunger Games? I believe the rankings are meant to pick the next victor. What do I mean by that, though? We know the Hunger Games have always been rigged. We're as rigged as you can get them. While the early games probably had too much sloppiness and just throwing kids into an arena with weapons, later games definitely had the artificial hand-pickedness of who could win. Yes, there's a random chance that who the game makers pick won't win, but I think they're playing up the idea of who would be the victor, along with making sure the audience will never go into a revolution with who wins outside of it. The actual rankings don't mean anything on the actual person's survival skills. Well, it may. Especially with the lower rankings with 1 through 4. Most likely anyone who gets lower than a 5 is already deemed to die during the bloodbath. If not, they probably won't make it to day 3. Meanwhile, anyone who gets above a 9 is already on risk alert. Because anyone who makes above a 9 is probably not only playing the games to a severe degree, but also going to be easy to paint as a bloody killer. Someone who already had an unfair advantage going into the games. So while they are likely to win, the game makers can easily spin it to make them a untrustworthy, a closed off, and a violent individual. Meanwhile, with the lower scores, they'll seem like an unlikely underdog. A lucky, unlikely underdog. Someone who was weak and got lucky to survive a horrid experience. No one on either of these sides is leader of a revolution material. That's the point. The game makers are actively always trying to make sure whoever becomes the victor is someone Snow would be happy with. And I think it originally started as making sure Dr. Gall would be happy with. Because the last thing they want is a victor who could start a revolution. And I think the 25th Hunger Games is why they started using rankings. But those are my thoughts. Tell me yours in the comments below. As for me, I'm off to fight the men. Bye!